Hello everyone, welcome to this YouTube channel Unshackling Sudokus and Puzzles. I am Kishore and today we are going to solve an anti-clone Sudoku created by Prasanna Seshadri. Prasanna is one of the established Sudoku and puzzle solvers and his creations are always really good to solve. This particular Sudoku was created by Prasanna for the Daily League. The Daily League is a Facebook group which has many wonderful Sudoku and puzzle authors from all over the world. They post some amazing Sudokus in the Facebook page. Now we'll add the link for Prasanna's blog in the description. This Sudoku is present in his blog as well. You can check out his many fantastic creations. Moving on to the rules of the Sudoku. In addition to standard classic rules, there are two shapes exactly given in the grid which are clones of each other, as you can see. So the digits in the corresponding position of these two clones will add up to 10. The rules are simple. So what do I mean by that is, you can take any cell. Let's for example take this cell. You can take any cell in this shape. So the exact cell which correspond to this cell in this shape is going to be here, right? We have the exact shape coming from here and this shape is starting here. So these two cells will correspond, right? So which means that these two cells will add up to 10. You can take any other cell too. So for example, let's take this cell. So this cell will be corresponded by row 6 column 2 in this shape. So these two cells will add up to 10. Those are the rules. With that we'll start solving the Sudoku. We'll look for simple pencil marks to make which will help us in the solve. So we have a 1 in columns 4 and 5. So we will have a 1 in these two cells, which means that 9 should be in one of these two cells, right? These two cells are corresponded by these two cells. So if you have 1 either here or here, that means that 9 should be either here or here. And we have a 6 in rows 4 and 5. So 6 should be in one of these two cells. So which means that the corresponding two cells in the other shape will have a 4 to get the total to 10. There are no more simple reductions. Let us focus on 5s because I can see 3 5s in the grid. So in box 4, if you see, 5 can only be in one of these 3 cells, right? So which means that 5 in the other shape should be in one of these 3 cells. But 5 can be eliminated from here because of the 5 here. So 5 should be in one of these two cells and correspondingly 5 should be in one of these two cells. And because 5 is narrowed down to these two cells, columns 4 and 5 can be used to mark the 5 in box 8. So 5 will be in one of these two cells because 5 cannot be here. So which means that the corresponding cells in the other shape will have a 5. These two cells are corresponded by these two cells. So they will have a 5. But you have a 5 here, right? So we can eliminate the 5. And that gives us our first digit. So this cell, the corresponding cell, will be a 5 to get the total of 10 from these two cells. And now we have a 5 here, so we can mark the 5 here. And that gives a 5 here. Yes, because these two cells should add up to 10. So we can remove the 5 from here. And we have a 5 here in rows 2 and 3. And columns 7 and 8, that gives a 5 in row 1 column 9. And the final 5 can be placed here using classic rules. Okay, there is a 3 in row 7 and row 8 and 3 in column 3. So which means 3 should be in one of these two cells. So let's focus on the boxes now. So if you look closely at box 8 and box 6, you can see that there are two white cells, right? There are two white cells. So what that means is that since you have a 3 here, you cannot have a 7 in any of these cells, right? Because if you have a 7 here, then the shaded cell must have a 3 to get the total of 10. So since 3 is not in the shaded cell, it means that 7 cannot be in the shaded cell in the other shape. So that gives us 7 here. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So similarly you have a 6 here, right? So you cannot have a 4 in any of the shaded cells in box 8. So that gives a 4 here. And now you can use the similar logic I think in the other area also. Yeah. So if you focus on boxes 2 and box 4, you have a 3 here. So which means that 7 cannot be in any of the shaded cells. So 7 would be here. And 1 is here. So which means that 9 cannot be in any of the shaded cells and 9 will go in row 6 column 1. That's good. So now we have a 9 here and we can eliminate the 9 from here. So we get a 9 in row 5 column 9, and that gives a 1 here. Okay, so using classic rules, 7 in column 8 and column 9 and row 1 will give a 7 in one of these two cells. Now this cell can contain a 7, yeah, so you can place a 3 here, so 7 is possible here, and there is a 3 in row 4 and column 6, so 3 in one of these two cells will be in box 5. And you have an 8 in row 2 and 8 in column 5, so 8 in box 2 will be in one of these two cells, which means that the corresponding cells, that is this and this, will have a 2. And similarly you have an 8 here, so 8 can be eliminated from these three cells, so 8 will be in one of these two cells, and the corresponding cells can be marked with a 2 now, so 2 will be in one of these two cells, because these two cells are exactly corresponded by these two cells. Let's focus on these two cells now, because we have I think we can eliminate 6 digits from there. So let's see if we are getting more information from that. When you focus on box 5, row 4 column 6 cannot contain 1, 5, 6, 8 or 3 or 7, so it can only be 2, 4 or 9, right? But if you have 2, 4, 9 here, then this means that this will be 8, 6 or 1, right, to add up to the 10, but 8 is not going to be possible, so this will be a 4 or a 9 and this will be a 6 or a 1. Similarly, let's focus on this cell. You can't have 1, 5, 6, 8, 4 or 9, so this will be a 2, 3 or 7, so this is going to be 8, 7 or 3. Yeah, so everything is possible now. So we'll mark a 2, 3, 7 there, and this will be a 8, 7 or 3. Let's focus on row 6 column 8, because we can eliminate 6 digits. I am generally trying to focus on cells where we can eliminate 6 digits, as that would minimize our possibilities. We cannot have 5, 6, 7 or 9 in row 6 column 8, or we can't have a 1 also, so this can only be 2, 3, 4 or 8, but 2 is in one of these two cells, so this can only be 3, 4 or 8, which means this cell will be a 7, 6 or a 2, corresponding to this cell. To get the total of 10, row 9 column 5 will be a 7, 6 or a 2, and using classic rules, 4 can be narrowed down to one of these two cells. And 3, 5, 7, 8 and 1 and 6 are not possible in row 4 column 4, so this will be a 2, 4 or a 9. So let's see if we are able to log 2, 4 and 9 in some other place. 3, 5, 7, 8, 6 and 9 are not going to be possible in this cell, right? So this will be a 1, 2 or a 4. So the corresponding cell would be here. So this is going to be a 9, 8 or a 6. But 8 is not possible, so this will be a 9 or a 6, and this will be a 1 or a 4. So we have narrowed down 6 already here, so 4 should be in one of these two cells, but we have a 4 here. So which means we can eliminate the 4, corner pencil mark 4 from these two cells and place the 4 here, and that gives us 6 here. Actually we could have deduced that slightly earlier. The moment we would place the 4, we could have placed the 4 here. So anyway, we have a 4 here now, so this can be used to eliminate one more pencil mark. So this will be a 2 or a 9, and 4 in this box 5 will be in one of these two cells. We have an 8 here, so this should be a corner pencil mark of 2, should be in these two cells. Let's focus on row 8 column 5. 1, 3, 4, 5 and 8 are not possible, so this is going to be a 2, 6, 7 or 9, right? 2, 6, 7 or 9. 2, 6, 7 and 9. So this will correspondingly be 8, 4, 3 and 1. So for now everything is possible in that cell. So we need to focus on some other cell which will start giving us digits. So let's focus on row 4 column 1. 3, 6, 8, 5 and 7 are not possible. So this cell, I'll eliminate all the corner pencil marks from there. So this cell is going to be a 1, 2, 4 or a 9. So correspondingly row 1 column 4 can only be 9, 8, 6 or 1. But 1 is not possible. So this will be 9, 8, 6 and this will be 1, 2 and 4. Can we make more eliminations? 9, 8, 6, 1, 2, 4. Not much. 9 is in one of these two cells. Let's focus on column 5 a little bit. We cannot have 1, 4, 5, 8 here, right? So also 7 is not possible. So this can only be 2, 3, 6 or 9. So corresponding cell here can only be 8, 7, 4 or 1. Again, I don't think we can make any more eliminations. So in column 2 and column 1 we have the 9s. We just made the 9, I think. So the 9 in column 3 can be marked here, right? There is only one cell left for the 9 in column 3. So 9 would be here. And the 9 in box 9 can be narrowed down to these two cells. Let's focus on row 6 column 3 because we can eliminate 6 digits from there. 3, 8, 5, 9 and 1 and 6 are not possible. So this is going to be 2, 4 or 7. So the corresponding cell would be here, right? Corresponding cell is here. So this is going to be 8, 6 or 3. But 3 is not possible. So we can eliminate the 7 from here. So it is going to be 8 or a 6. 8 or 6. Okay, let's focus on row 5 column 3 now. 3, 5, 6, 8, 9 are again not possible. So this will be 1, 2, 4 or 7. But 7 should have a 3 here. 3 is not possible. So this is going to be 1, 2 or 4. So the corresponding cell would be 9, 8 or 6. But we can't have an 8 there. So this will be a 9 or a 6. And we can't have a 2 here correspondingly. So this will be a 1 or a 4. Now, if you look closely at box 4, we see that we have made a triplet, right? 1, 2 and 4 are logged in these 3 cells. So correspondingly the box 2 must have 6, 8 and 9. Yeah, that is beautiful. So since 1, 2, 4 triplet is there, the corresponding digits which make up the 10 total will also form a triplet here. So we can eliminate the 6, 9 from here. So this will be a 2, 3 now. And we can eliminate the 1, 4 from here. This will be 7, 8 and this will be 7, 8 in some order to make up the 10 total corresponding to these cells. So because 8 is here, we can eliminate the 8 from here. So this will be a 4, 3, 1 and 8, 2 can be eliminated from here from the corresponding position. So this will be a 6, 7 or 9. So we'll just remove the corner pencil marks to get more clarity. 5, 6, 9, 7, 8 are not possible in that row. So the remaining digits are 1, 2, 3 and 4, but 1 and 4 is not possible in row 5 column 5. So this is only 2 or 3, right? 1, 5, 6, 8, 4 and 9, 2, 3 and 7. 7 is not possible, so this will only be 2 or 3. Now we have a 2, 3 pair in column 5, right? So we can eliminate the 2 from here and we get the 6, 7, 9 in these 3 cells, which means that 4, 1 and 3 should be in these 3 cells. So 8 can be eliminated. So we'll remove the corner pencil mark. So these 2 cells will be 2, 8, but 8 is here, right? So this is going to be an 8 now. This will be a 2. Because of this 8, we get a 2 here and an 8 here. We are slowly starting to get the digits now. Let's focus on row 6, column 6, because we have made everywhere almost pencil marks. This cell, if you see, 1, 2, 3, 5 and 7 are not going to be possible. So it can only be 4, 6, 8 or 9. But 6, 8 and 9 are again not possible. So this can only be a 4, which gives a 9 here, a 2 here, a 3 here and a 7 here, which completely finishes off that box. That is absolutely beautiful. Now I think we can finish off the Sudoku in explosive speed. So we have a 9 here, we get a 9 here, we get a 6 here and an 8 here. And we have a 2 here, we get a 2 here, we have a 4 here, sorry, that gives a 2 here and a 3 here. So now we have a 9 here, so the corresponding cell has to be a 1, and 6 here gives the corresponding cell as 4. And using classic rules, 4 in box 6 will be here and this will be a 1. And because of the 7 here, we can place the corresponding cell as 3. And 4, 1 and 3 gives a 6, 9 and 7 respectively. And 6 here can be used to eliminate the 6 pencil mark from here, so this will be a 1. That is beautiful, absolutely. If you see, we have started a chain reaction kind of thing, and completely boxes 2, 5 and 8 and 4 and 6 almost got over. That is absolutely beautiful. So in column 3, the remaining digits are 6 and 7, right? 2, 3, 4, 8, 1, 5 and 9 are placed. So 7 is here, so this will be a 7 and this will be a 6. And 1, 3, 4 are remaining digits. We have a 1 here, so this will be a 1. And because of the 4, we get the 4 and 3 here. And along row 1, 1 and 8 are to be placed. 1 is here, so gives a 1 and 8 here. And 4, 7, 9, 1, 3, 5, 8 are in row 3. 2 and 6 are to be placed. So these will be 2, 6. And remaining digits in box 3 are 4, 7 and 9. So we have a 7 in these two cells, so this will be a 7. And because of this 4, we get a 4 and a 9 here. And using this 9, we can eliminate the 9 from here and place the 9 in this cell. The only cell left in column 8 now is this one, which can be 2 or 6. Okay, we have placed the 2, right? We can place the 2 here and the 3 here. That gives the 7 and 8 in corresponding positions in box 4. And 1 in column 9 can have only one cell left. So this is going to be the 1. 1 cannot be here. So this will be a 2 or a 6 for the column 9. But 6 is here. So this will be a 2. This is a 6. This is a 2. And this is a 6. And there is only one cell left, which is going to be 8. And 2, 4, 7, 9, 1, 5, 8 are in row 9. So this two cells can only be 3 and 6, right? So we can finish off the 3 and 6 and finish off the Sudoku very fast. 1, 6, 7, 9, 3, 4, 8, 3, 4, 5 are in column 1. 2 and 8 are pending digits. So this will be an 8 and this will be a 2. That gives a 4 here, and 7 is the only cell left to be filled. So that finishes off this gorgeous Sudoku. If you see, the main piece of deductions where the 5 at the start we place the 5s very fast, and using this Q deduction that the corner digits, those which are white cells, can be used to fill out the corresponding digits which make up the 10 total. So those gave us a start, and with the help of some pencil marks we were able to proceed fast and finish up this beautiful Sudoku. Hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you have been watching our videos continuously and like our channel, please remember to hit the subscribe button below. We will continuously make videos on more such Sudokus and puzzles. Hope to see you soon.